I've assembled a collection of, kind of a loose collection. No, nothing, not making any assertions about any of these women, but just a bunch of thoughterry that I've seen online here over the past couple of days. And I didn't really have enough material on one specific subject to really link all of this stuff together. So I just thought, once I had everything all together, might as well make one big video out of this stuff, okay? Just things that I see out there in the wild, I just need to comment on, because it's just, once you can see this you can see this stuff, you can't unsee it. You can't just flip that switch back off once it's been turned back on. Okay, this is like it's a nuclear reactor when it comes to just dispelling all of this nonsense that's out there. So if I got to deal with it, you do too. Now, I don't know who Isabella Maria DeLuca is. She looks like a wonderful young lady, and I'm sure she's terrific and fantastic. She probably doesn't even know half of the shit of what she's actually saying, especially with this type of stuff right here. She tries to pass herself off as being one of these Tradcon ladies that's out there. And I don't know, maybe she does just want to be barefoot and pregnant and all that type of stuff, She says all of the right things to all of the right people that will pay her in Cash App donations, all the right amount of money that's out there, okay? Strong and independent woman, right? And she says, you know what? No, I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm someone's future wife. And you know what? Oh my God. Oh, my queen that's out there. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, that's all such a great thing. And then right underneath of that, you see what's the next thing that's right out there? Instagram account. Instagram is the biggest dating platform online. Sure, you don't sell your butthole for $10.99 a month, but if a blue check mark slides into those fucking DMs over there on Instagram, you don't think that she's going to be entertaining some opportunity to get fucking flued out to Dubai? Stop the fucking cap. Then you have Blondie over here, hard as a mother. I'm a mom who writes about everyday struggles and wins and normalize it all. Send me coffee. Of course, give me money because I have a decent body from a very flattering angle, I suppose. I'm sure she's sucking it in like the best of them. He cheated on this. Bruh, you also got your counters in the background and they're awfully dirty. I understand why he cheated. But again, okay, this is that fallacy that women and blue-pilled idiots out there think that it is, okay? Oh my God, why would he go out for a cheeseburger when he has filet mignon at home, or whatever other stupid food analogies you have out there are? Get this through your thick fucking skulls, you tradcucks. Men and women are different. Wow! Just because women latch on emotionally in order to have sexual relationships with another man, when a woman's in love, she doesn't see anybody else. That one man is all that she needs. When a man is in love, well, guess what? If there's a sweet pair of tits walking down the street, okay, there's a long set of legs meandering his way. Oh yeah, he's thinking about what that looks like. Shout out to the late great Patrice O'Neill, but all you need to do is just show me a piece of ankle and not even like an ass cheek, not even an ass crack, just the nice little piece of meat right between the top of the thigh and then the bottom of the butt cheek. I see those two pieces. I already know what the rest of your entire body looks like. I don't even need to see you naked. I already know what it looks like. I can piece it together in my mind just like that. Just because you look good, you're I don't know, like a well put together, let's just 5'6" blonde. What if you wanted a short, thick Latina? Okay, you're not that, okay? Doesn't mean that he still doesn't love you. It just means that he wanted to go fuck something else, okay? But no. Let's just victim post all over the internet. He cheated on me. Listen up. I was in an extremely abusive relationship for 6 years. Me. Listen, he cheated on me, but I was in an abusive relationship for 6 years. Just stop it. I'm feeling confident today, so I posted a selfie. Of course, he cheated on me. I was in an abusive relationship. Please click the link in the bio to send all of your money. And please, if you're over 6 foot tall, you make 6-figure income, you have 6-pack abs, you got a 6-inch dick and over, okay, slide through the DM, see if we can make this work out. Because women use social media. Social media is churn marketing for women, okay? They just try to get the best candidate possible. You know what she doesn't post in there? Her age. She's a mom. You already know that's problems. And you also know what time it is. Single mothers are, repeat after me, gentlemen, recreational use only. If that ain't your kid, don't sign up for it, because you aren't going to have authority over it, especially if the dude's living. Oh my fucking God. bro, you're gonna have to feed, clothe, and protect that kid and have none of the authority over it. Because he's always, he or she's going to look around at you. It's like, you're not my real dad. But you have to do all of the real dad shit on top of that. No. That's just a fucking loser's proposition. Don't fall for that. That right there. Okay, this one phrase makes me sick to my fucking stomach whenever I hear it unironically parroted back to me. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up. It's like, no, man. You're a cuck. You're a 21st century cuck. That's all it is. You're raising somebody else's fucking sperm. Don't be a fucking sucker, dude. But yeah, no, let's just finish this out for fun. Yeah, I posted a selfie, yes, for compliments. At least she's partially self-aware, but this isn't a caption to the actual post, though. Because my self-esteem has been destroyed. Oh, of course it has been. That's why you showed off mid-drip and cleavage. Okay, my self-esteem has been destroyed. I'm feeling cute, might delete later. I know you haters are just mad that I'd shoot you down so fast if you approach me. Be kind. Nah. It's just funny. And shout out Rolo. They always get naked. Well, not quite naked, but close enough. I'm a mom and I'm just feeling a little insecure. But you know, hey, God bless. Hopefully everything works out for you. But this is the kind of piggyback off of the Green Power Ranger video that I did a little while back. Jason David Frank, right? Because I postulated, and it's like, you don't really need to be a rocket scientist in order to connect the dots on this one. His wife of, just about 20 years, files for divorce on the eve of his 50th birthday. 4 months later, he ends up, on the business end of a noose. And these are the type of stories that don't get the headlines, okay? All of the attention, because, yeah, we could just run back to this lady, okay? I'm sure she's a wonderful lady. Just about 8,400 likes, okay? I'm not going to give her the satisfaction of doing that for her. Isabella DeLuca. Oh, did somebody already do it? I already did it for me, okay? You take a look at that. No, I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm somebody's future wife. Continues to post OnlyFans light, okay? Right underneath of it. 47,000 likes. This story right here. 16,000 likes. Krill High School learner, Banfa Sithole, hanged himself with his tie in a classroom after a girl accused him of raping her. He hanged himself, then later on the girl claimed Ukuthi, she was just kidding. That kid right there. Knowing that an accusation of that magnitude was basically game fucking over for him, knowing that nobody was going to take his side in that situation, that I'm sure that it was probably just some girl, the waterworks came on, and he immediately knew in that moment that his life was going to be changing for fucking ever. Had one choice to make. He ended up punching out, and while I continue to make the same statement I always do about suicide, it is always the most selfish thing you can do. You don't know all those people that you leave behind in your wake. Permanent solution to a temporary problem and all that jazz. But if you're so inclined, he's attached a note to that that's addressed to his mother, which is very touching and awful. So now she has to live with that memory, knowing that her son punched out, because women get away with murder in today's day and age and face absolutely no repercussions for it, and especially in these types of situations, because guess what, she can go after this lol, just kidding. But I wish I could have found it, and I was taking a look for it as well, because this story brings up something that I seen a while back. I think it was posted on TikTok or something like that, okay? It was kids in high school, no more than a sophomore, something of that age range. He was recording a phone call that he was having with his girlfriend. They had just recently broken up, or he was planning on doing it right then and there. Recording it for, receipts purposes. And she said that, oh yeah, I was going to make some accusations on your name, and then nobody was going to believe him because he's a man and she's a woman. And if he had not recorded that phone call and her making those statements, his life would have been ruined as well. Don't know if he would have been taken this way out as well, but this shit happens all too often. And the fact that there's no repercussions for it, and the fact that Me Too went from being something trying to root out a problem that was happening in Hollywood to be weaponized by vacuous women around the world in order to obfuscate responsibility and push it onto somebody else is reprehensible. Then moving along to Lisa Hochstein. I don't know who this bitch is, okay? She's some bottle blonde trophy wife of somebody else. Hey man, good job. She married somebody, popped out some kids, guaranteed security, but didn't read the fine print, I guess. Lisa Hochstein, unable to buy diapers and food for kids after Lenny cuts her off. I don't know who these people are, okay? All I seen was this story, and it's like, that's very interesting. If you're somebody getting an article written about you, and the fact that you look the way that you do, and you're in these certain areas that you find yourself in, there's no excuse that you can't feed your kids, okay? I understand some marriages do go to shit, but then you can also, you know, just kind of walk it back and take a look at everything in totality, and realize that, if you guys can't make ends meet, okay, and that there's a kid in this situation, maybe sticking it together for the sake of the children might be the best way to go about this. You guys can deal with your dirt off to the side, but this is obviously a very different situation. Let's see if we can find out anything that's here. Okay, Lisa Hochstein has filed a second urgent motion for temporary support for her from her estranged husband, Lenny Hochstein, after he allegedly cut off access to her American Express card. A credit card, okay, and cut off access to a credit card, and now you can't feed or clothe his children. Very interesting. In court documents filed on November 16th, obtained by the Page 6 exclusively, the Real Housewives of Miami star. Oh, no wonder I've never heard of them, okay, because it's just more trash TV bimbos. All right. Claims she tried to buy diapers and food with for the party's minor child, but the credit card was declined. Okay, cool. Lisa, 40, and Lenny, 56, share two children, son Logan and daughter Elle. The reality star further claimed that not only has the famed plastic surgeon failed to transfer money into her account in several months, but he also took her car away and insisted that she use a two-door to transport their kids. Okay, so you still have a car, and you clearly have funds somewhere, but you're trying to make this a whole, I couldn't, pay for diapers or food for a kid. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's almost like you're probably really bad with money, and that you're probably putting your own needs ahead of your kids. But no. Single moms are heroes, and sometimes you just need to get out of an abusive relationship, right? Lenny's clear strategy now is to force Lisa into submission by refusing to provide Lisa or minor children with any direct support, the documents allege. He cut off my American Express, and I'm big sad about this. Come on now. Lisa further alleges that while she was unable to properly care for her children, I'm sure that was probably happening well before this happened, Lenny threw a $100,000 Halloween bash while she took her kids trick-or-treating in an Uber after he removed all access to all vehicles. You're in Miami, okay? You have to go trick-or-treating in an Uber? What are you doing here? And again, he's a plastic surgeon. If he wants to throw a $100,000, and especially in fucking Miami, for Christ's sakes, he's a plastic surgeon in Miami. If he wants to throw a $100,000 Halloween bash, thank the good stars it wasn't a $500,000 Halloween bash. Again, how does that clear up the fact that you weren't using any money to make sure that the kids were fed and clothed? I'm just wondering, were you clear with that with your husband, or are you guys divorced, or what's the situation here? It sure seems like you have enough money for, fancy footwear and all that stuff. Lisa is requesting the court have Lenny maintain the reasonable financial status quo, establish temporary support, and award attorney's fees. Nah, bro. Lenny's attorneys didn't immediately return Page 6 request for comment, and self-proclaimed boob god, all right, has yet to respond to his estranged wife's latest filing. So what, are they divorced or something like that? Like, why does he have to fund any of this stuff? Okay, like, I understand child support, but if she can't, properly clothe and feed these kids, she shouldn't have custody of them either. However, in response to her latest request for temporary support, Lenny alleged that the housewife was earning $30,000 per episode of the Peacock series. Yeah, that was another thing. And again, like, I've checked out of reality TV and TV in general for a very long time. And I used to remember, like, way back in the day, like, reference is going to be The Real World on this one. Like, those guys weren't making all that money, okay? Or all that much money, rather. Just kind of like sponsorships and name recognitions and doing different hosting gigs after the fact. That was what would really pay the bills. It's kind of like the early... I could even use a little bit more of a relevant or a recent example here, like Jersey Shore. For the first couple of seasons, like, everybody wasn't getting that much money. But then as people started to recognize them, they started to get paid more. And like what Pauly D was doing, DJ tours after he was just... getting booked in a couple of Jersey clubs. Like, yeah, man. Like, even still, I don't know all this stuff, all that intricately, but I know the Real Housewives brand is a pretty big brand. Like, there's the Atlanta. Is there one for New York? Orange Cat. We'd be here all day if we're just naming places, but yeah, if she's getting $30,000 per episode, and I don't know, unless there's like, -1 episodes, she got plenty of money out there. And if she can't make ends meet for her kids, bruh, I should be reevaluating that whole custody agreement. But let's be completely honest, okay? Let's say that she still has access to a bunch of money from somebody that she's not even divorced from yet, so what the fuck are you even concerned about at this point in time, okay? She's looking after number one right there, because she's got a monkey branch off to somebody, because she's currently got the boob god, whatever the fuck that means. She's a 40-year-old single mother, and she's kind of got to plan her next moves carefully. But yeah, just to round this off, Lenny also claimed their prenuptial agreement. What? He got a prenup? My man right here. Required Lisa to move out of their marital home within 30 days of either party filing for divorce. It's probably why they're estranged at this point in time. I don't want to file for divorce yet. And it's like, oh yeah, because you know what time it is. Or upon the divorce's finalization, whatever comes first, because Lisa has refused to vacate the former couple's Star Island home. Okay. The documents state Lenny claimed he spent $455,000 on household expenses for Lisa and their 2 kids. Holy fuck. Where'd all that money go? There might be a little bit fudge in the numbers. Okay, maybe not. But let's just say, even if he is fudging it, where'd all that money go? Where'd all that money go? Now all of a sudden you're dirt poor? Nah. She just wants to party, bro. And it's a tale as old as time. Shout out Rolo one last time. I can't say last time. One more time. Kill to party dynamic. Okay. Mother of missing toddler Quinton Simon is arrested and charged with his murder 6 weeks after he vanished and 4 weeks after she downed shots in a bar while cops searched for his body. Kill to party. Mother of missing toddler Quinton Simon has been charged with his murder. Leilani Simon, 22. 22 years old, huh? And then out at a bar the next night. It's like, yeah, I don't know where my kids are. It really is sad now, isn't it? Simon reported 20-month-old Quinton missing from their Savannah, Georgia home on October 5th. His body has never been found, but police have ruled that he was murdered. That's interesting. We are deeply saddened by this case, and we are thankful that we are one step closer to finding justice for little Quinton. According to the police, Leilani's boyfriend, Danny Youngkin, cuck in waiting, was the last one to see him around 6 a.m. on the day that he vanished, and it wasn't until 9 a.m. that his mother reported him missing. Police suspect Quinton's body is placed in a dumpster, and investigators had searched for his body in nearby landfill. Oof. Leilani, maybe that's what it is, okay, was a prime suspect in the disappearance and the presumed death of the 20-month-old. Child Protective Services, also removed her 2 other children from her custody on October 12th. Fucking Christ. 2 weeks after Quinton's disappearance, Leilani and her mother, Billy Joe Joel, sounds like a made-up Simpsons name. We're at Stingray's Bar, and beach bar by nearby a vacation town of Tybee Island, drowning their sorrows. Oof. There's a Casey Anthony joke. Anyways, a photo of Leilani inside the bar was obtained by WSAV. DailyMail.com revealed the pair spent around 3 hours at the bar. You have 2 other presumably young kids, because you're only 22 yourself. 4 weeks into a 6-week missing person investigation. Interesting. Okay. Sitting outside the large... 3 hours at a bar, sitting outside in a large group, downing Patron shots and pestering their servers to drink with them. Yeah, it really sounds like they were drowning their sorrows. Interesting. But it's interesting because if there was any inkling that this cuck on the outside had anything to do with this situation, he would get snatched up in a minute. But she's been charged with murder. Don't know much more about this situation other than, well... We got so many different women from so many different places, so many different walks of life. But as much as they want to say that they're all special and unique, you get these go-to sayings, these go-to templates for all these different type of women over and over and over again, okay? The hardware can change. You got Leilani Simon right there. You got Lisa Hochstein. You got this mom right here. And then you got, might as well pull up a picture of this lady. Old makeup McGillicuddy. The hardware may be different, but the software, the programming, the firmware updates, it's all the same. It's all the same. So with all of that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.